adab al-qabr, the punishment in the grave. Because we are in stages. Yeah. We didn't exist before. We came to this world, and then we are going to grave life, and then judgment day, and then after that, paradise or hellfire. So all that stages. The person who withhold his zakah and don't pay the zakah will get punishment in all. So now in the grave, when the person goes to the grave, the only help he will get is his good deeds. No relatives, no friends, no wealthy, nothing else is helping him except the deeds. If your deeds is good, you will survive from the grave punishment. If your deeds is not good, you are not surviving in the grave punishment. So in here, a book called Sahih ibn Hibban, عن أبي هريرة عن النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم إن الميت, the deceased person, إذا وضع في قبره, when he lay down in his grave, when they put him down in his grave, yeah, and they cover him, they wash their hands from him, the life coming back to him. His soul is coming back to the body. So body is awake, but in the different state of our life. Doesn't need oxygen, doesn't need light, doesn't need heat, doesn't need eat, doesn't need drink, nothing. A different state of the life. But he's alive in the grave. إنه يسمع خفق نعالهم. He hears footsteps of the people who buried him. حين يولون عنه, when they turn away from him. When they turn away from him, he hears and he sees. So in that state, he will be one of two, either believer or not believer. If فإن كان مؤمنا, if he is believer, all his good deeds are coming to save him and protect him. There's two angels which are horrible appearance, and they come to the deceased person and they're shaking him, questioning him. How you can protect yourself? Your good deeds will protect you from that. Nothing else. And good deeds is when you do something for the sincerity of Allah, following the Prophet ﷺ, that's a good deeds. If you do for the show off, it's not acceptable. If you do the innovation, it's not acceptable. So the condition is of the good deeds is you do with sincerity to Allah, no one else you bother. They see you, they don't see you, they hear you, they don't hear you. That's not a case. Case is you are doing for the sake of Allah. And then I'm doing according to the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. That's the basic definition of the good deeds. So كانت الصلاة عند رأسي. The salat, the prayer is coming, and it guides him, protects him from head. So when angels want to come through his head, salah is in there. No, you can't go through me to that body. وَكَانَ الصِّيَامُ عَنْ يَمِينِهِ, and the fasting is on his right side. Fasting Ramadan and the Sunnah also. Each ibadah have core, which is obligation, and the Sunnah. Sunnah protects the wajib, obligation. When you do salah, if you do only 5 farad salats without any Sunnah, you are in the danger of to miss one of them. But when you do the farad, if you do a lot of Sunnah around, if you miss something, you miss some of the Sunnah, and then you can gain again to do it. So the Sunnah is to protect the core of that ibadah, which is obligation. So وَكَانَ الصِّيَامُ عَنْ يَمِينِهِ وَكَانَتِ الزَّكَاةُ عَنْ شِمَالِهِ. The zakah is on the left side.